Morning, back at the desk. Today's little chat is about something that's probably affected us all in the last 5-10 years, is the closing of banks and that around the areas, and the quality of service. We, the four fools that happen to use those banking facilities, have been asked now to tolerate with bank closures. We've had branch closures, we've had services downgraded, employees lost, work jobs shifted overseas, all in the name of the good old capital profit. And to my disappointment, and I really mean disappointment, is the Bank of Queensland. Now, the Bank of Queensland, when I first started, was supposed to be a bank that looked after basically Queenslanders, and I'm parochial. And we went to it, and I actually run my business out of it with some excellent people down at Bevelle Fair. And what a fantastic community we had running at Bevelle Fair. We had a great banking community, business community, more or less, with people and bank managers that were franchisees, which was great groundbreaking news at that particular time. And they were great for our business and parochial Ipswich, I suppose, but many other areas around the place. They've had one up at the shopping centre at the back of Ipswich there. Sorry, it escapes me at this time. Anyway, getting to the point, in that period of time, we have seen the Bank of Queensland go down the road of being just one of the other mob. And I mean to say one of the other mob. They've closed their branches. They have dissipated staff, and the services have been condensed. And they've sent us back to internet banking. And that's fine. I'm reasonably astute with the internet banking at my age. But there's a lot of other people around the place that aren't astute with internet banking. But we've been forced into it. And I mean forced, coerced. We own the money, but we've been coerced into using it. And I'm talking about people probably a little bit older than me, and I'm 75, probably maybe a bit older, that aren't computer literate, and they're stuck with it. Or they're going to rely on their neighbour to do their thing. And we're talking bank security here, or some other friend to do their banking for them, or to get their money paid, or to pay their bills. Yeah, that's great, isn't it? Yeah, okay. But that's the way these banks decided to push us. Until we get a situation like we have today in Queensland, I'd say probably Australia, where the Bank of Queensland has decided, after 6 months preparation, and I mean 6 months preparation, advertising and that, have decided, we're going to fix this situation, and we're going to send all you people here now to bank not only on the internet, we're going to give you an app, and you're going to have to work off an app. Now, you tell some 75 or 80-year-old person they're going to work off an app, and you'll get a really good response, I can assure you of that. But probably some of them still don't know what an app really is. But Bank of Queensland has decided to go that way, haven't you? Well, congratulations, you've done it well. I don't know who was, language and concept warning, who organised this clusterfuck. And this is a clusterfuck of the beat all clusterfucks, Bank of Queensland. Congratulations. Yesterday was cut over day, and we can all get to pay our credit card accounts via the app. What's happened? The app's collapsed. And not only collapsed yesterday, collapsed the day before, and the day before that. You think the alarm bells would have been ringing, wouldn't you? But you haven't heard the best of this yet. You haven't heard the best. So what did the Bank of Queensland do? In that 6 months preparation, they decided to send us to get ready. So we all went and downloaded these apps. And by the way, Bank of Queensland have gone really right down the road of these apps. In fact, let me read these out to you. the apps you have for Bank of Queensland, the bank, you have the BOQ Classic, you have the BOQ My BOQ, you have the BOQ Specialist, you have the BOQ Secure, and you have the BOQ Pocket Banker. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 apps BOQ have decided to invest and to provide a service. 5 apps, and they can't even get one to work. And I mean that. They can't even get one to work. 6 months. 6 months work this is. Someone who's getting paid to do this. Really. Anywhere else. So anyway, that's the position where we're at with Bank of Queensland. We've got a situation now where their lines are chokers. You can't get to talk to anybody. You can't even email them. You can't do anything. And by God, if you're late on your credit card, mate, they're on the board. They'll be right after you. No public statement from Bank of Queensland, nothing. If just left to us to go out there and cop what we're being handed out here. This is customer service at its best. And you know the worst thing about it, the situation we had before they decided to go down this road wasn't broken. No, there was some genius in the Bank of Queensland, or who've sold them this, and the executives in there, and they must be held accountable for this. Those executives in there have swallowed it. Hook, line and sinker. Someone must be accountable for Bank of Queensland's clusterfuck. And I really mean that. I'm sorry, I'm a bit upset about that, but this needs to be said, and it needs to be put out there. And I hope a news service will pick it up, because these people have got to be kept held to account. Thank you very much. I've had my little explosion. See ya.
Some university graduate that's just sat there on a computer and learned all this shit. They don't take into account that there are people out there that aren't computer literate.
Well, you heard what I said.
I did. Very good, please.